There have been suggestions this week that suppliers have been running avoidance schemes in order to avoid those price caps you just detailed. Is there any evidence that's the case? What's your understanding of what is behind those claims?
No, I don't think there's evidence that's the case. I think, firstly, the gas producers have said what they have sought is better detail and clarity from the government and the regulator on how the price cap will operate. Now, that comes from a place of wanting to be 100% compliant, of course, with this new and very impactful framework. Now, the ACCC has yesterday released its guidelines, which should give that greater comfort. And now we would expect, subject to the producers reviewing those guidelines and being comfortable with the legal framework they set out and understanding what the expectations are of them, that they can start to bring online new contracts at that $12 price cap level.
So, Sarah, how would you describe the impact of those price caps on the market thus far?
Well, for the moment, we haven't seen terribly much impact. My organisation represents gas retailers in this market. And of course, gas retailers contract for their gas to service their customers well ahead of time. So households, for example, are being provided with gas bought by their retailers probably in the last 12 months and certainly well before this price cap has been put in place. So what we would expect, though, is moving forward, once those producers have decided they are comfortable and understand the expectations of the price cap mechanism, that they will start to sign production contracts with gas retailers and large commercial and industrial customers at that $12 price cap level, and that should in turn flow through to cheaper gas for customers.
As I said in the introduction, there are suggestions that gas prices are going to be jumping 20% next month. Is that your expectation? And for people sitting at home, how would you simply describe what's behind that huge jump?
Well, we have a global gas set of challenges, I guess. We were well aware last year that Russia's invasion of the Ukraine put pressure on the EU's gas availability, which had ramifications for us here in Australia, where we do have linkages to the international market. But for customers here domestically, the gas they are currently being supplied and for the next few months being supplied with has been bought at the kind of more expensive rates that were on the market before December last year. But that's because their retailers need to contract in advance. So we do anticipate that those projections of increased gas prices for the next quarter will be realised. That is in the short term, though. In the medium term, once the government's temporary price cap comes into play, we should see some downward pressure on gas prices, which will flow through to customers.
Well, everyone would like to see that. Sarah McNamara, appreciate you taking the time. Thank you.